Actually, there are a few things I would say about
Oh,
this maze, and about your game in general. I think, you're doing pretty well, but the one thing I noticed is that I think you need to beef up your melee guys.
yeah. You think so? How
Because,
how should
like,
I
when
go
you
about
meet,
doing that?
uh, like, usually if you just meet, like, one monster kind of coming down the hall, the melee people should kind of be able to hack it up, and the
Right.
mages can save their stuff for, the big fights. And I think if you go through this maze and kill really everything, you'll get some good weapons to give to,
To
there's a
the
katana in here
melee.
that sort of can upgrade Angelo a bit.
Yeah, because he's only got I think a +2 katana. All right, so I'll run
Oh, that's
around.
right. That's when you get when you kill Bodhi.
What's up? Oh, right, right. I got that. I think I got that one when I killed Bodhi. It wasn't too long
Yeah.
ago that I got that one. So this armor is the only armor Angelo wears, right?
Yeah, and you can't take it off.
No, that's fine because any armor I put on him other than that, he wouldn't be able to cast spells anyway. All right, let's see if I have any spells to give Imowen. Sorry, I'll try and do this house cleaning as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and give her thrust, and then find animal familiar. I'm saving that for when Claw gets his high thief ability. Then I'll have Billy and some other pet. All right, let's give her a monster summon. I don't know what Imowen has, but let's go ahead and take those out. Improved ability. Protection from normal weapons. Disintegrate. Disintegrate sounds like a fun spell whenever I get big enough to use it. Incinerate cloud.
Oh,
Oracle.
yeah. The only downside is you have to touch the enemy for it to take effect.
Oh, so it's not
But
a. It's a touch spell, huh? 2
I
backpack.
think so. Could be wrong about that.
Let's give those to Imoen. I was, and we might have you come back definitely and do that later. I was gonna. It would have been perfect to go through Angelo's subplot quests, but I was in such a hurry to get Imoen back that I didn't do those yet. And from what I understand, I don't know too much about the story, but it's going to be quite a while before I get back to where I can start doing all those quests. Oh, come on, Imoen. Oh, you already have that spell. There we go.
Yeah. But actually, it might work out for the best because I think I warned you earlier. There is quite a difficult fight at the end of his second quest. Like, I wish I had not made it so hard. I was just sort of trying to show off. And by
Oh,
the time you do it, after you've gotten back from all the stuff that you're about to do, you might actually be able to beat it without, resorting to trickery, which would be probably more
oh,
fun.
well, that works well, I suppose. Um, I was actually worried about the other way, that since I'm going to this area too soon before doing all those spells and stuff, that I won't be ready for it. But you know what? I already have enough people with Identify. Let's just give you a bunch of magic missiles. Magic missiles are my bread and butter. I just
Yeah.
love them so much because they disrupt spells. All right.
Yeah.
I don't like Stink Cloud. I always like using a couple webs. Web has actually saved my life every once in a while.
Like that time you cast it on yourself by
Yeah, in
accident.
the
But,
sewers. Well, no, that wasn't even an accident. That was just, I can't move him anyway, so why don't I just not move anyone, enemies included?
ah.
Because I think it was Minsk. No, I think it was Angelo, actually. Angelo was being held, and they were beating on him while he was being held, and I figured, well, it's not like Webb's going to hurt him. All right, let's give her
Oh,
another.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that actually ended up saving Angelo's life, so let's do a monster
Oh,
summon.
shit. No.
Let's keep her stone skin. Let's do... I never used this minor globe of invulnerability. I'm supposing there's a way to use it to make it very useful, but I've never used it. And then level 5, you don't need Shadow Door.
No,
Most
that was
level
more
3.
of the first game.
Yeah. Domination. Domination is great when it works.
Hmm.
Breach. Let's do 2 monster level 3s. Eagle Claw's already got a Breach. Once again, a gift from Angelo.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Make sure everyone else is set up good. I think everyone's good. All right. Yep. Let's go. Let's rest real quick.
All right. But yeah, there are a lot of spells in the game, and a lot of them aren't really that. I forget who coined this term, but it's if you ever played Final Fantasy IX, the Black Mage is VV. And so somebody invented this thing they called VV's spellbook principle. So it's that in an RPG, you'll learn approximately 500 spells,
Right.
approximately 3 of which you'll still be using by the last final boss fight,
Right.
which I think is very true as applies to.
All right. Which direction do you think I shall go? Is stare here, and there might be something down this way somewhere. I don't remember anything about this maze.
So the maze is divided into two main areas. There's this one, and there's another one to the south. So I usually clear out this one first, because I think the fights are a bit easier, and you get some good loot.
All right, so
Maybe,
why don't we do it this way?
yeah,
Why don't you tell me?
yeah.
I'm sorry?
Oh, either of those staircases.
All
I
right,
think,
well, let's go up this one then.
yeah, there's sort of a raised area that goes around this pit.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's not... This is basically... Both staircases are going to take me to the same basic locations.
Yeah.
Let's open the door.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you get your bag of holding in here, which is quite useful.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That guy is fast. Oh, crap. It's a clay golem.
The golem's the worst.
Oh, man. Alright, you can fight him because of your staff. You can fight him. Well, yeah, she can. She has a +2 quarterstaff, so... I hate this, because usually my mages turn out to be the heavy hitters. Alright, how about everyone back up a little bit? Well, this was not a fun fight to start on. Human, you go down this way. And then Jahira, you... Alright, wow. She's going to get beat on. The last time I beat the clay golem, I had these two hitting him. Or, I guess, Vicky and her hitting him, and then I just had everyone else do run distraction.
Summon monster.
Actually, hang on. Have him cast Summon Monster, because last time they cast an ogre that had a club that hurt him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, let's use that one. Do spells not work on clay golems? What about Billy? I think Billy works on clay golems. Hang on a second, hang on. Let's pause this. I'm going to turn the volume down, because it is a little too loud, methinks. Alright. Let's do over here. Sound. Where's the music volume? There. And if we have low music in this game, that's fine for the next hour. But yay, we got an ogre. Ogres can hurt him. And Billy, get over there. Go do something. He can't get over there. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's too large.
Everyone's in the way. Let's see if we can send Billy over there. Oh, it's a wyvern. I keep saying wyvern. It's actually a wyvern. Can Billy hurt him? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Airy, back up. Crud. Let's see if we can get Airy over there, and then let's have you heal yourself with some sort of healing spell that I didn't give you. Oh, there we go. And then we'll have Jahira heal Imoen with... Ha! All I gave her is light? Oh well. Go get him, Billy! Come on.
It went fast, but it looked like he was immune to Billy's wyvern stinger.
Yeah, it looked like it, huh? Well, crud.
How are his hit points? Is he almost dead?
Billy's dead. Billy bought the farm.
Oh, I mean the golem.
Oh yeah, he's near death. So.
Oh, good. Just a little bit
you know what? Hang on. Doesn't she have this one? Stone skin. I can give them both their stone skins, and then maybe they'll be able to take them out before their stone skins run out.
Ooh.
That's a thought. Oh, she doesn't have stone skin on. She has bark skin. I'll have Jahira cast bark skin on her. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's do Minsk or run interference, and then have Imoen try and kill him. There we go. Look at that.
Yes.
Imoen just whacked him in the face and took him out. Very nice. Ah, you know why I didn't think of that stone skin until now? That would have made the last clay golem I fought a lot easier. Oh, poor Billy.
Yeah, it's a very good spell.
I'll get your head, Billy. I don't know why I took his head, but I could probably sell it. Because I care about my pet. Huh?
You probably could, actually.
Right? In the first game, it was like 500 gold.
Yeah.
I care so much about my pet. Alright, what is this?
Endless.
Prismatic spray? Well, he comes back. Alright, in some cases, Billy is better than a familiar, because if a familiar's dead, he's gone.
Yeah, and you lose a point of constitution.
Right. Prismatic Spray. I obviously won't be sending him into battle anytime soon. It's a summoning? Prismatic Spray? What does that do? Is the spells cast the wizard
Oh,
causes
right, this one.
7 multi... Oh, right, it's the summoned colored rays that do different things. But that's a level
Yeah.
7. Wow. Spells get pretty nifty once they get high up.
Ooh.
Alright, let's do that. I actually, what you were saying earlier about how there's only 1 or 2 that you'll still use. I've actually tried to make it a point in my game to not do that. Like, in any game I play, because I don't like using the same spells over and over and over. I will do it eventually for hard fights, but I always try to find different ways of using different spells, just if nothing else, to keep from getting bored. Right.
Yeah, which I think it comes out very well. I think you do use spells very effectively, and
Wow, they did not.
especially some that I've never really seen much before, like Cone of Cold, I think.
Well, and it's hard to use that one because I have to make sure no one's in the way of it. It was the same thing for Dragon Age. It was a great spell, but you had to make sure you did not have people in the way. Oh, she has stone skin. Okay, they did not heal for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes when I rest, they don't heal. That's a very odd thing, especially since I have it set to rest until healed.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to last for 8 hours. So it's already been on for a while, and you rest. Oh, actually, sorry. I would go back the other way.
All right, fair enough.
This is the second area of the dungeon, which I think is a bit tougher.
Oh, okay then. We will save that area for later. We'll just mark that off. Oh, you know what we were going to do? We were going to spend some time talking to Angelo, weren't we? So why don't we go get in a room somewhere and close the door? I don't know why. Whenever I play games, and it's not just for my Let's Plays, I've always been very big on, if I like the game, getting immersed. Like, don't just sit there and talk in the middle of nowhere. If you can find a room, or what was it with like Oblivion and stuff? I used to love reading the books, but to read the books, I would actually like go to a bar somewhere and sit down and then start reading. Because I mean, who's going to stand in the middle of a street and read a book? All right.
I know that's bizarre, isn't it?
All right, let's have a conversation with Angelo, because you have tons of these. Now, do a lot of made NPCs have this kind of conversation bar? Because none of the real ones do. None of the vanilla characters do.
I think some of them do and some of them don't. Some of them only have it really if you're romancing the character, which is very popular. These
I see.
mods.
Yeah, you know, people keep telling me to flirt with him. I don't know. That seems kind of weird since I'm a guy. And Jahir is 3 feet away.
Far is all I can say.
And Jahir is standing right there staring at me.
Right.
She might not be very happy with that. Let's see. Stop calling me Chief. I don't think I've ever done that one because I kind of like the fact that he calls him Chief. That's interesting. Let's see. Remind me again while you're following me. I couldn't help but notice the tattoos. I don't think I've done that one. Have I? I don't know. Let's do that one.
So.
I think I know I've done how many women have you slept with? I've done have you ever been in love? I've done I think tell me more about Karator. Is that Karator? I'm horrible. Karator. I'm horrible at pronouncing fictional things. Alright, let's go with the tattoos.
So if I recall, this each time you ask a question, it's replaced with a new one, and it's sort of a way to go through his entire history, one after another.
I did not know that.
It sort of gradually comes up to the present day. So this is back when he was in character, belonging to this Yakuza-style gang. So he says, you like him? Blacklisted initiation ink. The more you have, the bigger you were. Of course, it's rare to see them on Assad walking around, since most are dead before they get out. I got the arms, the back, and the buttocks, which means I was no thug. But if I'd made chief, they'd gone all the way up to my neck. But here, this little beauty, got her in the army. Watch it, I flex and she winks. What can I say? It seemed like a fine idea when I was 20.
Oh, Angelo. You crazy guy. Alright,